Welcome back, everybody. Today I'm checking out Ed Sheeran Perfect Symphony with Andrea Bocelli. Now, this has been requested a few times, so I'm finally getting into it. And I thought it was going to be something new, but I've just realised it's probably a symphonic version of Perfect, right? Which is one of the first Ed songs I reacted to. And it's what a beautiful song, man. So, yeah, looking forward to this. Tuscany. He looks like a film director there, doesn't he, old Ed?
Who's going to be the best at teaching me Italian? Hi guys, ready?
I found a love for me. Well, darling, just dive right in and follow my lead. Well, I found a girl, beautiful and sweet. Well, I never knew you were the someone waiting for me, 'cause we were just kids when we fell.
It's his voice just sounds great, doesn't it? And the strings sound nice on it as well. You know, what's it called when they do the plucking of the strings? Is that like staccato or something? Maybe that sounds great. Ed's voice as well. It's just
someone waiting for me, 'cause we were just kids when we fell in love, not knowing what it was. I will not give you up this time. Well, darling, just kiss me slow. Your heart is all I own.
He can write. He's great at writing hooks, isn't he? You know, and I'm always banging on about melody, man. That's the most important thing. And I don't know if you can consciously write like a good melody. I think it just has to come through you, you know. And of course, practicing that every day, I suppose, which I should do more of, is gonna allow you to catch the wave, you know, when it comes better, more easily. Same with everything you practice, isn't it? But anyway, the hook in this one is that ba, 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 da, ba, ba, ba. So because even before I think I heard or reacted to Perfect, you know, I remembered that. I think I remembered that anyway, or do I just remember it from that first reaction? But I mean, it's a great hook, isn't it, man? He can write a hell of a love song. He can write a hell of a song, you know?
But darling, just kiss me slow. Your heart is all
I think I was always sort of baffled as to why Ed was so huge, you know. But it's because he writes the best songs, doesn't he, you know? Same with Taylor Swift, man.
Baby,
It's because they write incredible songs.
in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass, listening to our favorite song. When you said you looked a mess, I whispered underneath my breath, but you heard it, darling. You look perfect tonight.
Because as well, like Taylor, Ed, like they don't get like maybe it's because, they haven't got the big voices, perhaps. Like, why don't they get sort of spoken about as, being great singers? I mean, what is a great singer? To be honest, I mean, it's not like I'm sitting around looking at lists or people talking about the best singers, But I mean, who are your favourite singers? Because I don't know, as much as I love Taylor Swift, as much as I love Ed Sheeran, they're maybe they're not my favourite voices. Miley Cyrus's voice does something to me, man, But do I prefer, Taylor Swift songs? Yeah, probably overall. Ed, I'm still yet to check out a lot of his songs, I mean, and do you, are there... I mean, can you really be a singer and not be a really good singer? You know what I mean? I'm trying to think of examples, maybe, Lana Del Rey, Dua Lipa, they've got unique, distinct sounding voices, don't they? And I love listening to both of them. And I'm sure, they can hit the notes, the range and stuff, Robbie Williams. He's got a great voice, hasn't he? So I mean, I wonder how do we define what a great singer is? I mean, old Bocelli's probably gonna, he's probably gonna I mean, I don't even know if I've heard him sing before, But he's an opera guy, right? And I'm sure he's gonna knock it out of the park. But what defines a great singer? Is it range? Is it emotion? Is it connection? Is it versatility? Like, is it just the emotional connection we have with people, or something that's not tangible? Something you can't put your finger on. That je ne sais quoi. Because my favourite singers, I suppose, there's a range. I guess growing up, Freddie Mercury, I just loved his, I love Queen, but I loved Freddie Mercury's voice in general, man. And even when you listen to it now, man, it's just something else, isn't it? Mick Hucknall, out of Simply Red. I was always kind of said that was a guilty pleasure, but I'm not too sure why, because they got great songs. Maybe I just thought they weren't cool or something. But Mick Hucknall, man, that's I'd probably, if I had to be pushed, I'd probably say Mick Hucknall is my favourite voice, the sound of that guy's voice, just... but then, there's Liam Gallagher, I love how I love how he sounds, and very early, on the early records, he sounded a lot more angelic, but it's easy perhaps to dismiss him because he's so powerful, the way he belts it out, it's easy to dismiss him as not being a good singer. But the two things I would always send people to are, there's a performance of All Around the World at the GMEX in Manchester in 1997, and there's 2 key changes in that song, and he just nails it. And then even more recently, maybe 4 or 5 years ago, he put out a Christmas song called All I'm Dreaming Of, and again, the key changes in that, man, I mean, I can sing, but trying to sing along to that, man, it's pushing the limits of my ability, But yeah, what makes a good singer? Let me know who your favourites are and why,
I whispered underneath my breath, but you heard it. Darling, you look perfect tonight.
Sei la mia donna, la forza delle onde del mare. Cogli i miei sogni, i miei segreti, molto di più. Spero che un giorno l'amore che ci ha accompagnato diventi casa, la mia famiglia diventi noi. E siamo sempre bambini impossibile, stavolta no.
So what does anybody know what type of singer? I don't really know what the types are, you know, like tenor, baritone, all that sort of stuff. So what would Bocelli be? What would Ed be? What ranges are they in? I mean, yes, he's an opera singer, right? And just the sort of power and the gravitas and the timbre in his voice is awesome to hear, isn't it? Like, and you can tell the power that he's used to projecting with because of how far he is from the microphone, you know. But it's interesting, isn't it? Because usually we associate the intimate stuff with being up close to the mic, you know. But he's still being intimate so far away from it.
Nulla impossibile, stavolta non ti lascerò. Mi baci piano ed io torno ad esistere e nel tuo sguardo crescerò. Ballo con te nell'oscurità, stretti forte poi a piedi nudi noi.
Look at him, just captivated, man.
Ti ho guardata ridere e sussurrando ho detto tu stasera
That's nice, isn't it?
sei perfetta per me.
It's got to be cool for Ed hearing him sing that, you know, something that he's written. Nice, isn't it, man? And it's bringing like the Italian flavour in with that guitar there.
Ballo con te
Nell'oscurità, stretti forte poi a piedi nudi noi.
dentro la nostra musica.
Ho creduto sempre in noi, perché sei un angelo e io t'ho aspettato quanto ti ho aspettato.
Perché tu stasera
Sei perfetta per me.
Yeah, beautiful, man. Beautiful. How did this come about then? Is there a story behind this?
Thank you so much, man. It's exactly what I wanted, exactly how I pictured it as well. Really cool.
Oh, so did he ask him to do it then? Yeah, man, that's cool, man. I'd be really interested to know how that came about or why, you know. Was that just something Ed wanted to do or he imagined? Like, fill me in on the details and that, guys. But anyway, thanks for watching. I love to you. Have a great week, and I'll see you next time.